Are you having trouble with limited space for drawer and clothing organizations? Don't worry, please. That's a common problem that many families have to deal with, especially if the family lives in a small house. Here we want to help you solve that problem. We have summed up some best solutions and put them on a list of 10 small drawers and clever clothing organization ideas. So spare some time to scroll down and keep reading. And as always, Home presents you with the list. 10. Clean out your drawers. Organizing your closet can be as simple as starting fresh. You don't have to buy another storage piece because you only need to spare some time to declutter. Start your decluttering activity by removing everything from the drawer you're currently working on. You have to take every single thing out of it, even if it is in pieces you plan to keep. This way, you'll know every piece you have, which helps you decide the ones you want to store. Moreover, this is also a chance for you to dust the inside of your dresser drawers. 9. Keep in mind, less is more. It's easier to tidy up your closet when you have less stuff. So after you remove all the pieces inside the drawer, sort them. It would be best to leave the ones you don't really need. You might find it tricky when doing it because some items may carry some sentimental memories. However, you have to accept that less is more. See the positive side. You can have more space and learn to be more content with what you have. Decide the pieces you need to keep by making sure that they still fit you and you still like them. Wear them regularly in the last 6 months and have some sentimental story behind them. Once you've sorted your items, store the ones you want to keep back in your drawer and closet and donate the ones that are still in good shape. Put the rest into a recycle center nearby. 8. Learn better folding techniques. Learning better folding techniques is another crucial trick to optimize your drawer space. One of the most remarkable techniques is the vertical folding method, also known as the KonMari method. Marie Kondo has helped us save some space again with some simple tips on folding clothes. It does not require extra time to do. More importantly, they'll make your clothes less wrinkly. This technique works on various items such as t-shirts, shirts, coats, socks, etc. Here's a simple guide on how to fold a long-sleeve t-shirt like Marie Kondo. 1. Lay the shirt, then fold 1/3 of a side, about to the collar, in. 2. Fold the sleeve back and in, flush with the side of the shirt. 3. Repeat on the other side. 4. Fold the neckline towards the bottom but not in half. 5. Fold it in thirds to fit in your drawer. 7. Reorganize seasonally. Another option to create more room is splitting your closet into off-season and current drawers. You can use the bottom drawers for off-season clothes and rotate them according to the weather. But if the drawers are limited, you can store the non-seasonal clothing in an unused suitcase or a container and place it under your bed. Relevant details. Keep seasonal clothing in plastic storage bags. Use large shoe organizers for non-seasonal clothing. Change your shelf orientation. If you have a long shelf on the inside of your closet and the clothes are piled on it, look at this trick. Convert it into drawers. If you have metal shelf dividers, simply remove them and replace them with wood dividers or PVC pipes. The size of the container depends on the size of your shelf. You need to count and cut a few pieces of wood or PVC pipe according to the number of shelves you want to use as drawers. 6. Craft your jewelry display. Since you have limited space in your drawer, it's better only to use it to store your clothing. Don't store your jewelry or accessories in a drawer. Instead, showcase them by hanging them in front of your empty wall area. By applying this idea, your jewelry will keep untangled and more organized. Besides, it can also double as an art to the wall. 5. Don't leave any space unused. Instead of storing scarves, belts, and other accessories in your dresser drawer, you can hang them behind your bedroom or cupboard door. It is always good to make the most of every available space. You can simply install a towel bar or hooks on the door to create a hanging space. And once those hooks are up, hang all those items. Don't forget to arrange them evenly so it doesn't create another new problem for you. Some other ideas to try. Number 1. Install a clothes rod and clutter-free hanging area behind your closet for your clothing, utensils, etc. Number 2, turn a single drawer into 2 by making it about half as deep and creating a small shelf for storing undergarments. Number 3, install one deeper dresser drawer in the center of the room to store shoes. This idea will cut your potential storage area by half while still keeping you organized. 4, label, and label. Sometimes it might be hard for you to find an item in the correct drawer when you're in a hurry. So labeling the storage is a solution to make it easy and save time. Name each drawer based on the type of clothing stored inside. You can label your drawers by using various systems of labeling. For instance, you can use text, pictures, or color-coded labels. It may also be beneficial to your kids. They can learn how to dress up by themselves without asking too many questions, and where they can find their socks and pajamas. 3. Use drawer organizers to separate your items. If you need to put different items in one drawer, you had better insert drawer dividers first, since they will help you to keep things organized and stay in position. You can purchase these dividers in the houseware store nearby, and there are various options available. Consider the size and price before you pay for it. However, if you don't want to spend any money on a drawer divider, creating one through a DIY project may work. It's super straightforward. You can reuse some thin wall food containers and arrange them in your drawer. You could also make them from unused cardboard boxes. You only need a cutter, a marker, and a ruler. First, you need to measure the size of the inside of your drawer. Then start to cut the cardboard based on the measurement you've made. Before putting them inside, don't forget to make insert cuts to intersect the dividers. 2. Don't fold the bulky items. It's okay to fold your bulky items if your space is big enough to store them. However, it will be different if you don't have enough room in your drawers, since most bulky items will take up a lot of your drawer space, even though you folded them neatly. Thus, it's better to consider placing your bulky items such as jeans or sweatshirts elsewhere. Moreover, if you don't wear them regularly or hang them in your closet. Before we get to number 1, I suggest you press subscribe button if this channel is new to you. Get new updates automatically every time I upload new videos. And let's find out the last idea sitting on our top chart. Lastly, number 1, decorate your dresser top. Don't use the top area of your dresser as a dumping ground for various odds and ends. It should be relatively clear and clutter-free zone. That way it helps you to maintain the tidy appearance of your room. Instead, try to decorate it by placing some items which create a more appealing look. For example, you can display some indoor plants, some of your favorite books, artwork, or even your perfume collection. Here is the end of the list. We hope you get some inspiration and start to work on solving the problem. Best of luck! Oh, and by the way, in simphome.com, you're going to find several lists that you cannot find in the Slide House channel. For instance, 10 small galley kitchen makeovers, 12 corner cabinet organization ideas, 12 kitchen cabinet DIY makeover ideas, and many more. This kind of list is compiled with more extensive research and more rigorous writing processes. As usual, the admin completed each of these lists with a relevant video that currently, as when this script is written, is free from the domination of ads. So what are you waiting for? If you have free time and internet access, once again, follow the link inside the description area and rip all benefits that SimHome has to offer. That's it for now. Before you leave, like this video. If you truly enjoy it, comment it, or share it with anyone close to you in your social media account or email list. Lastly, see you again later with more videos like this in the near future. And until that time, thanks for watching.